Hey, in this video, I'm going to be teaching you all about how to write Facebook ads. So if you are trying to create Facebook ads to help you promote your business, if you're marketing yourself, building a brand online, and you're really trying to figure out what kind of ads to write and how to structure your ads, what ads work better than others, then you're going to want to stick around because that's what we're covering in this video, and that's coming up right now. What's going on, beautiful people? My name is Gabe Ekemezie and welcome to my channel. On my channel, I teach internet marketing as well as entrepreneurship. So like I said earlier, if you are trying to build a business, build a brand online, if you're trying to get into advertising, to advertise products, services that you can sell to other people and build up your bank account, then this channel is for you. So if this is your very first time seeing my face or watching any of my videos, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the notification button so that you can get notified every time I drop a video, because I do videos every week that are really gonna help you get to that next level. And this is a continuation of my free Facebook ads course. So if you are continuing along with us, welcome back. And if you're just seeing this video for the very first time, I've actually done a whole bunch of other videos prior to this talking about Facebook ads. This is a complete beginner's course, but I teach like pro level stuff. So if you really want to understand Facebook ads, go back, watch those videos. You can use the links down in the description below, or you can use the playlist to do that. But this video, we're going to be talking about how to write Facebook ads, or writing Facebook ads. Now, this is gonna be a couple of videos. I'm not gonna cover everything in this one video. The first video here, what we're gonna talk about is I wanna first address a couple things that you really need to have down and understand before you actually start writing your ads. So I'm gonna talk about compliances that you need to worry about when you're writing ads on Facebook. I'm also gonna show you two popular frameworks that you can use when creating ads. And finally, I'm going to show you some of my favorite examples and favorite sites that I use to get examples of Facebook ads that you can use when you're trying to create an ad for yourself. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. So the first thing I want to talk about first here, guys, is Facebook compliance. Okay. I believe I spelled that right, and if not, I'm sorry, but I'm a terrible speller. But Facebook compliance, guys, this is so important when it comes to writing Facebook ads, because I get this question a lot. Gabe, what do I do? My Facebook ad account was shut down. What do I do? Here's the deal. You got to understand what platform you're playing on. You got to understand where you're at, okay? Facebook is an advertising and data company, okay? It's not just a social media platform where you can wish people happy birthday and watch funny cat videos. It's actually an advertising platform. The way that they make money is through advertisers, and the way that they can keep making money through advertising is by providing great experiences for everybody else who doesn't spend money on Facebook. And so when it comes to advertising, Facebook is really stickler about what kind of ads are being shown to the general public, because if too many ads are being shown that people don't like, or people feel like they're being spammed or whatnot, they're not going to use Facebook, and Facebook is not going to be able to advertise effectively, and everyone that invested in Facebook and IPOs and all that kind of stuff goes down the drain. And that's kind of it. So you got to understand, with Facebook, you got to be compliant with their rules. And a real big issue that a lot of beginners run into is they just dive into trying to advertise whatever, or try and advertise without understanding the particular key aspects that you should avoid, and they either end up getting their accounts shut down completely, or their ads just don't work, or they work ineffectively. So you end up just wasting money even though your ads are running, and none of those three things are helping you out, right? So what we want to do here is we want to first understand the Facebook compliance. So the first thing I recommend doing is a little bit of homework, is going to the Facebook compliance site and reading through that document. And I know, nobody ever reads through this document. I totally get it. If anything, I recommend that you at least skim through it and get a general idea of what not to do on Facebook. In fact, I'm gonna help you out a little bit. Let's dive real quick to my computer. I'm gonna show you a little bit about the Facebook compliances and show you a bunch of areas that you really need to avoid.
Okay, guys, so this right here, facebook.com/policy/ads, you can literally Google Facebook policies. It'll come right up. This is the document that you should kind of go over. I know it's a lot, but it will save you so much heartache if you understand. So this is the overview. A couple things that I want to just point out here that really stand out. Prohibited content. Okay, these are things that you can't promote on Facebook. These are things that will get you banned ASAP on Facebook. Obviously, legal products, discriminatory practices. You can't be discriminatory in any way. Tobacco, drugs, adult stuff, not in the cards, guys. So you can't do that on Facebook. I'm sorry, Facebook is just not there. So avoid all that kind of stuff. All right. So another important thing that you guys need to realize is what is called spam words. I'll call them spam words because these are words that Facebook really does not like you using. And sadly, there's not really like a place that they say these are the words that you can't say on your ads. But there are a lot of things that you just have to be careful the way you word it. For example, you can't say things like, are you looking to lose weight? Or are you trying to make money online or online business? Things that are spam words, because you got to remember when you first launch an ad, it goes through the algorithm first. And there are certain keywords that will flag your ad and will get them disapproved. So those are just key things that you should be aware of. The way that you word your actual ads is very important. In terms of like targeting, these are the targeting, positioning. This is where we're talking about the relevance and the accuracy and the related landing pages. They should all be synced. They should all be related. You can't just be saying one thing and promoting another thing or trying to be deceptive in any way. And it just goes on. The text in the ad, the lead ad. So it's really, these are kind of just bullet points. It's not huge paragraphs here. They're very succinct, straight to the point, but it's going to save you so much energy versus when your ad account, or if your ad account gets shut down, then you got to deal with that whole process. It's terrible. You got to rebuild, start all over, create a new ad, or you got to send in tickets that Facebook, barely gets back at you at. So you got to review this document. It's definitely going to help you guys out.
All right. So the next thing when it comes to Facebook advertising is there are different Facebook frameworks when it comes to advertising that will really help or hurt you depending on what you're actually advertising. Now there is, and these two frameworks are basically long copy and short copy text ads. So okay, so the pros and cons to both of these frameworks. So the best way to understand it is if I kind of draw this out for you a second here, is imagine whatever product or service you're selling is on a spectrum, okay? I'm gonna make a little line here. Okay, and on the spectrum, there's two main sides. There's the not known, and it's the well-known side. Okay, now somewhere on this spectrum is your product, your service, your opportunity, whatever that it is that you're promoting on Facebook. And usually when it comes to writing ads, and this is not a perfect science, by the way, but this is just something to help give you a little bit of guidelines of, well, what should I write? Should I write a short ad? Should I write a long ad? This is really going to help you out to figure that out. Because a not known product, like let's say, you are promoting like a coaching business, right? Like, you're doing coaching or you're doing some kind of product that is not really well known in the marketplace. With this particular side of the spectrum, usually long copy ads are best, okay? Reason being is because with long copy ads, you can explain a little bit more detail. You can lay out a little bit more of, like, let's say your program. You can kind of really build that trust and that know, like, trust factor that is needed in order for people to actually click, take action, and either get on your email list or watch a webinar or just outright buy your product, okay? And so it's a lot more effective using long copy ads to talk about products that are maybe not as well known in the zeitgeist or and just in general terms, right? Versus a well-known product. Like let's say you're promoting, I don't know, like socks, right? Socks is well known. You don't gotta explain to me why I need socks. You don't gotta explain to me, like the benefit of socks unless there's something out there other than, keeping your feet warm and making sure your shoes don't get sweaty. I don't know. I'm not a sock expert, but socks is pretty much a well-known product, okay? So you don't have to write a long 10-page ad trying to get people to convince people to buy socks. It's just not necessary, okay? So this is where short ads come in play. Right? And this is where, like, e-commerce, that kind of thing, that's actually pretty helpful because short ads is straight because short ads is straight to the point. The people see what you're advertising. It's well known, they understand it, and they are able to make a decision right then and there. Now, just because long ad copies are great for things that are not well known, and short ad copies are great for things that are well known, doesn't mean that you can't interchange them. Like I said before, it's not 100% set in stone rule, but if you are wondering what kinds of ads to write, you can start here, right? So your goal, your job really is to figure out where on the spectrum does your product fit. Is it more of on the not well-known side, where you might have to write a little bit longer ad copy in order to get people to take an action, or do people really know what's going on, right? And you don't have to really do all that much. Your product might be right smack dab in the middle. And so in that case, that's where testing comes out. You try a couple long ads out, try a couple short ads out, see what converts better, see what people are reacting to better. And from there, you can make a decision on what you want to scale. With that being said, I do have a preference. And a lot of marketers, I would say, do have a preference. And that preference is in long ads. Now, I'm going to explain to you exactly why long ads are beneficial. Not saying that short ads aren't beneficial, because they can actually be really good. But long ads have a little bit more that you can use to really help you to, take your marketing to the next level. And the way for you to understand the benefit of long ads is to really understand what's going on in terms of Facebook ads and how Facebook ads determines whether your ad is a good one or not. So how does Facebook ads work in general, guys? So this is something I'm going to explain to y'all that not a lot of people understand, and it's because no one really talks about it, right? But Facebook ads basically works because of what is called auction bidding. All right. Now, what the auction bidding is basically everybody that decides to market on Facebook in terms of advertising is put into what is basically a bidding war, okay? And because, there's only a certain amount of people out there, a certain amount of eyeballs, and we're all kind of fighting for that attention. So how well you do as a marketer within this bidding auction is going to determine how well your ads perform. It's going to determine the quality of traffic you get. So it's going to determine the quality of traffic, and it's also going to determine your cost of traffic. Okay? And the better you do, sorry about that. And the better you do in this bidding auction, the better quality traffic you're going to get, and the less the amount you're going to actually spend on your actual traffic or on the results that you're doing. The less you're going to spend on your advertising, basically. And why is that? It's because of how this whole thing works. So the way Facebook determines whether you're good at the bidding auction or not is what is called the relevance score. Relevance score. Now, if you are more of an intermediate to advanced marketer, you probably know what that is. If you don't, what the relevance score is basically is it's how well is your ad aligned with who you're trying to show it to. So, example would be if I was selling like dog food, right? I wouldn't create an ad about dog food and show it to people who own cats. It's not relevant. It's not gonna work. So nobody's gonna click on my ad, engage in my ad, even want to see my ad, because why? They have cats and I'm selling dog food. So that's gonna get a low relativity score. That's probably gonna get a low relevance score of 0 or 1, right? Versus if I sell dog food and I am targeting people who own dogs, specifically people who own dogs and are known for buying dog food online, that's super targeted, that's super relevant, and my relevance score is going to be really high, 7 to 10. And this relevance score goes from 0 to 10, 0 being the lowest, or 1 being the lowest. If it's a 0, you just turn it off. But 0 being the lowest and 10 being the highest, meaning that it's direct, it's relevant, and your ad is performing very well. Now, how your relevance score is determined is by 2 more factors. It's determined by your CTR, which stands for click-through rate, and also determined by the positive and negative engagement you get on your ad, right? So your click-through rate means how many people are clicking your ad, right? What's the percentage of people clicking your ad? So if you have, if you show your ad to 100 people and 50 of those 100 people click it, then you have a click-through rate of 50%, which is really pretty good, right? And also the positive and negative engagement that you get on your ad also affects your relativity score, okay? Because let's say you put an ad out there and it gets a load of likes, lots of shares, lots of good comments, people are engaging with it, then Facebook sees that, the algorithm sees that and says, hey, people are engaging with this, people are liking this, so we're gonna show this to more people because more people are having a positive reaction with it. And you remember Facebook's game. The whole point of Facebook is to keep people on Facebook, right? So if you are providing ads that people are giving positive engagement to, Facebook is going to show that to more people in the hopes of keeping more people on Facebook platform. Versus if you create an ad that gets a lot of negative views, maybe maybe it's not getting a lot of likes at all, maybe the comments are bad, maybe they're getting angry faces or whatnot, people aren't sharing it. Facebook isn't going to show your ad as much because they don't want to provide a negative experience for people. They want to provide a positive experience. So because your engagement is negative, your click-through rate is probably going to be a little bit lower too because of this negative engagement. Your relativity score is going to be lower. And because your relativity score is lower, you are going to be lower on this auction bidding, meaning that you're going to be paying more for traffic and the kind of traffic you're going to be getting is going to be less quality. All right. So that's the game here, guys. The game is you're trying to get high on this bidding war. Now, there's two types of bids, okay? There's the bid that you make. Right, I'll say that there's the bid that you make, your bid being, let's say you want to spend $20 a day on ads, right? So you're bidding $20 a day to get your ad shown out to Facebook. That's your bid. And Facebook's bid, right? Facebook's bid is, so if your bid is higher, typically that's a great way to boost up a little bit in the auction, right? So for people that are spending $5 a day versus somebody that's spending, $50 a day, they're going to just naturally score higher on this auction bidding because your bid is just a bit higher, right? Now, Facebook's bid basically just says, all right, well, regardless of whether you're spending $5 a day or $50 a day, we're going to determine how or where you fit on this bidding scale based off of the relativity score, right? Which we just talked about. And the relativity score is made out of the percentage of people that are clicking your actual ad and the percentage of people who are giving positive or negative feedback. So if you have these two aligned, right? If you're spending a good amount of money, now you don't have to be spending a lot, okay? Because at the end of the day, Facebook is really the ultimate decider. You can be spending $100 a day, but if your ad sucks, Facebook isn't going to show it. Or they are going to show it because you're paying for it, but your quality of traffic is going to suck, which means you're not going to get any conversions, sales, or leads, and the cost of traffic is just going to keep going up, right? So you can still have a pretty, a small or even average budget, but as long as your Facebook bid is good, as long as your relativity score is good, then Facebook is going to reward you with better quality traffic, meaning that the amount of people that you do get are qualified, they're buyers, they're people that are interested in what you are offering, and they're going to sign up. And as also a second reward, you're going to also get a lower cost of traffic. And if you're paying less for better quality traffic, it means that you can afford to spend more to get more quality traffic, right? It's kind of like a catch-22. So your bid goes higher, and it's just it's a snowball effect. Like, your bid goes higher because you're realizing you're getting better quality traffic. Your cost of traffic is cheaper. Your resident score is going up because people are clicking, people are engaging positively. Now, on the other flip side of this, if your relativity score sucks and is going down, that means that you're going to be down here on the Facebook bid. So even if you're putting your bid in, your quality of traffic and your cost of traffic is going to go up. And this right here is why people quit. It's because of this right here that they don't understand, because their relativity score may not be as high as it needs to be. And guys, remember, this is just one factor. It's a pretty big factor, but you know, it's just one thing that we're talking about here. Because your relativity score is low, you're not getting good quality traffic. So you're spending this money, whether you're spending $5 or $50 a day, people aren't buying, people aren't converting, and you're also spending more on traffic to just get more people that aren't buying and converting. So then you just come to the conclusion, which is natural, this doesn't work. So I'm going to turn everything off. Facebook ads suck. It doesn't work. I'm going to go, try Google AdWords, right? But that's the problem, guys. So understanding this concept, one, will help you realize what your goal as a marketer should be. It should really be to create great, engaging ads that's going to help you obtain higher relevant score so that you can gain better access to a higher bidding on Facebook's auction bid, which is going to give you access to better quality traffic and cheaper traffic to help you reach whatever goal that you're trying to reach. Okay, so now let's backtrack for a second. The reason why I said I was a fan of long copy ads is because long copy ads indirectly help you out to achieve better relativity scores with this whole concept here. Let me show you what I mean real quick. Right, long ads, they provide two main benefits, okay? The first benefit is you get to pre-qualify people, right? Because if you have a long ad, you have a little bit more room to make sure that the people that you're trying to target are actually the people you're trying to target. So back to our dog example, you can start off your ad saying something like, do you have a dog, or does your dog prefer, certain types of dog food? Dog studies have shown that this and that, and these types of ingredients are great for dog owners and dogs alike. There's a lot of medical benefits, a lot of scientific studies, all this kind of stuff that you can say. You can pre-qualify your people so that people who read your ad, especially towards the beginning part of your ad, are more likely to engage with that ad because it's relevant to them. Okay, so long ads allow you to do that versus short ads, which is just kind of quick to the point, because like I said before in our scale here, people already know kind of what it is. And you can just go straight to the point, like if you're doing, a Shopify ad or something like that. The second benefit of long ads is they allow you to slightly increase your click-through rate by having people continue or read more of the ad. And I'll actually show you guys this real quick here on my laptop here. But when you have a long ad, usually how it works is when Facebook is previewing that ad, you see a little bit, like let's say this is the ad. You see like a little bit of the ad, right? And then over here it says like, do you want to continue or read more, right? So if people click that, right, that's increasing your click-through rate, right? That counts as a click, right? So that's your click-through rate is going to be going up because people are clicking the read more ad, the read more tab there to actually open up the full span of the ad to keep reading it, right? And hopefully they're doing that because you've pre-qualified them already, so they're interested, they're engaged in whatever this ad is talking about, along with other buttons on your ad. It could be like a shop button here, or you can have other hyperlinks that you can use throughout the ad. Even the image can serve as a great, clickbait. All of these things increase your click-through rate, which, remember how we said before, it all comes down to your relevant score. The higher your click-through rate is, the higher your relevant score is. And usually, if you can aim to get a relevant score, I'll say a relevant score of, 7 to 10, you are doing great. That means that your ad is aligned, the quality of traffic you're getting is great, your cost of traffic is going to be going down if it's not already cheap already. And so your goal should really be to try and create ads that are around this relativity score. Now, I have seen ads that work that are a little bit less than that. It's not a make or break deal. Like I said, there are other factors in this when you're talking Facebook ads. But that's a good goal to have. Around 7 to 10 is great, and that's all plays and all this stuff here plays a role in that. All right, guys. So let's go ahead. Let me hop into the computer one last time, show you what I mean by this, and I'm also going to give you an example of different platforms and different websites that I like using to give you ideas of ads that you can use to emulate and create good ads on your own. So let's do that.
All right, guys. So a great way to figure out and get some great examples for Facebook ads is just to Google search Facebook ad examples. And this is the most simplest way to do it. So let's say you're into fitness and you want to create ads around a fitness product that you're promoting. You can literally type in Facebook ad examples fitness and go to the images section, and it'll give you just pages and pages of different types of ads that people have run, different types of companies that have run that are great. You see what I'm saying? These ads, some of them are short copy, some of them are long copy. You can get ideas of pictures that people use. You can even get examples of different types of offers that people are offering. Like this is obviously promoting some kind of e-commerce store or green drink. So that's just a great way that you can get ideas first. Another website that I like using is Ad Espresso. Okay, Ad Espresso right here. Now this is a paid site. I don't know, by the making of this video, usually what you can do is you can click examples here, and they open up a search bar where you can type in the actual industry that you're in. You can type in your industry, the type of product that you're selling, and when you click find ads, it'll give you a bunch of different examples that you can use to find it. Right now, this is currently not working. I don't know if this is a new thing, because I use this all the time. Literally, like last time I used this was last week. So I don't know if the site is down or if they're changing their policy here and they're only allowing people that do the paid membership to do this, but it does say that they give this examples for free. So if you're watching this video, try Ad Espresso. Hopefully it's working by then, but this is also another great website. But they also have different examples, PDF examples down here, like this right here, 500 plus Facebook ad examples to get inspired from. So I recommend downloading this as well, and just to give you a quick sneak peek of what it actually is. All right, and this is just like the 500 Facebook ads that will inspire you. So this is literally just pages and pages of different ads that you can use and emulate to create ads that will work for you, and they're based off of different categories from brands and it keeps going to digital products, digital services, e-commerce, all that kind of stuff, guys. So this is a great tool to use. So if the search engine button isn't working over here, that's something that that's also great to use as well. Another thing I recommend doing is just typing in best Facebook ad examples, and there are pages and pages of different Facebook ads and why they work, why they were so effective. So if you're brand new, I recommend going through these. Like, these are companies that created revolutionary Facebook ads and why they work. The different types of formatting from the right column to desktop, the different templates and photos that they use. Now, obviously in my course, I'm going to be diving a lot more into this kind of stuff, but you can come here and just get a general idea of ads that have great results and ads that other companies have already used that won for them, and you can see what's actually working. So see, here's an example of a really short ad, right? Obviously they're selling business cards. Everybody knows what business cards is about. You don't gotta say much here. This short ad is so sweet to the point. These are not your average business cards. That right there, it builds curiosity. People are clicking it. Obviously Moo is doing a great job because the ad is in this blog post, so obviously it's doing something right. And last but not least, here's an example that I found of a short ad and a long copy ad. Hopefully you can see it's a little bit blurry. I kind of have to zoom in a little bit there, but you can see this is a short ad. It's quick to the point. It's direct right there. This long ad, though, what you can see here is this little see more section. When people click that, it actually increases the click-through rate for this ad, and so that counts as positive engagement, because Facebook reads that as people clicking it, and that means people are interested in reading and knowing more. And ideally, that means that as your click-through rate rises, your relativity score will rise, meaning that you will place better in the auction and get better traffic as well as low costing traffic to help you in your marketing campaign. So this is just a little example that I found here real quick, but as we go on through the course, I'll show you examples that I've done personally that have helped me out and helped me scale campaigns, and so you can use them for your benefit and use them to help you scale campaigns of your own, guys. So that's it for this particular video, guys. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I know it was quite a lot, but this is just the important stuff that you got to know before you even start writing your ads. You know, so just a brief summary of what we went over. We talked about going over the compliance for Facebook ads, making sure you understand the difference of what's allowed and what's not allowed so you don't get your ad account shut down, the different types of Facebook ads that you can create, both short copy and long copy, the benefits of both, when to use both. And we also talked about how Facebook ads works in terms of the auction bidding and how you can set yourself up for success by getting your click-through rate, by getting positive engagement, by creating ads that give you a high relativity score to help you, one, get better traffic, and two, spend less on the traffic that you're actually spending on. And a couple of resources that you can use as well to help you, give you guys an idea and give you examples that you can use and you can emulate to create great ads on your own. So I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down in the comment section below. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you got value from this video, like it, share it with other people that you think would get value from this video. If you have not subscribed to my page yet, go ahead and feel free to do that and subscribe so that you can get notified by any videos that I do on a weekly basis. And last but not least, if you would like to actually download my cheat sheet for creating Facebook ads and Facebook copy, then you can do that right here. You just click the link down below in the description, download that for free, and I give you 10 secrets that I've used and that I've learned from mentors, coaches, and gurus of the Facebook marketing space that really helps you take your ads and create ads that are compelling, create ads that people will engage with, and that will get the job done for what you're looking for, whether you're selling a product or whether you're building a brand of your own. The copy is so important, and with these 10 secrets, you are well equipped to do that for yourself so that you create ads that you're not spending and wasting money on. All right, guys, so I appreciate you all so much once again. All right, so with that being said, thank you so much for watching. If you are following along with my free Facebook ads course, you can go on to the next lesson. Either use the playlist or the links down below in the description. And if not, I hope to catch you on a future video. Thank you, my friends, and have an amazing rest of your day.